Well, even as some protesters are physically removed by law enforcement at UNC, they continue to make their demands. Divest from Israel. Tonight, we're digging deeper into what that means and just how complicated doing so really is. CBS 17 asked the question, what is your goal here?
We will not back down. We will keep going and keep fighting until our demands are met, and our demands are for divestment from the state of Israel.
But specifically, what investments? Their flyer says divestment from companies complicit in this genocide. So what do they consider complicit? And how much control do universities really have in what's in a large investment fund that can include hundreds of companies in the U.S. and around the world?
This isn't an E-Trade account. They're not day trading. They have comprehensive, complicated strategies. And that's why it's very, very hard for students to achieve their goals of disclosure, even knowing what's in those funds, and then divestment, taking away from those funds.
Chris Marzicano is a public policy scholar at Davidson College.
Think about Amazon, Google, Microsoft, Coca-Cola. These are all businesses that have a significant presence in Israel, some of which are connected to public organizations or government organizations, including the IDF. And so you have a hard time finding an endowment manager who says, you know what, Google and Amazon, they're a bad bet right now. We shouldn't fund them.
North Carolina State Treasurer Dale Falwell says, think of it like your retirement investments.
Whether it's your 401k or the 401k of those that teach, protect, and serve that we run at the Treasurer's office, when you buy into an index fund, neither you nor your station or do we at the Treasurer's office determine what's in the index. So you nor I nor any of the participants in these plans have any, quote, say-so into the direct investments inside of these index funds.
And so it's really hard for just Chapel Hill, as strong as the Tar Heels are, to force an ETF that's traded by, hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions of people across the country to divest from Israel.
And Professor Marzicano also said this doesn't mean that a hedge fund may exclude Israel-related investments in an index fund in the future, but as far as we know, that's not the case at this point.
And has UNC given you any specific investments that are connected to Israel?
No. I did reach out to them. I have not heard back from their folks. I also reached out to the folks at the UNC Investment Fund, which, as I mentioned in that piece, is a completely separate entity. Right. Nothing back from them either.
All right, Russ, thanks.
You bet.